Chiefs fans? What if I told you that Amakhosi may have just signed a midfielder who is being compared to none other than Paul Pogba? Yes, you heard that correctly. A former Tanzania national team coach believes Adolf Mtasingwa has qualities that remind him of the former Manchester United and France superstar. Could this finally be the midfield general that Chiefs have been searching for? Welcome back to Amakhosi Zone, your home of everything Kaizer Chiefs. If you're excited about the future of this club, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss any Kaizer Chiefs news. Now, Glamour Boys supporters, let's talk about this exciting development because this is not just another signing. This is a player arriving with massive expectations. Former Tanzania coach Adolf has made a huge statement about Chiefs' new midfielder. According to him, Mtasingwa is a player with excellent height, great composure, and a wonderful passing range. But the comment that has everyone talking is when he said, "He's like Pogba." Those are big words, very big words. When football fans hear the name Paul Pogba, they think about a midfielder who can control games, spray passes across the pitch, dominate physically, and bring creativity from deep positions. Pogba at his best was one of the most complete midfielders in world football. Now, nobody is saying that Mtasingwa is already at that level. But for a former national team coach to make such a comparison shows just how highly this player is rated. And honestly, Kaizer Chiefs fans have every reason to be excited. For many seasons now, one of the biggest complaints among supporters has been the midfield. Fans have been crying out for a player who can protect the defense, control possession, and help the team dictate matches. Too often, Chiefs have struggled in the middle of the park. There have been games where opponents have simply overrun Amakhosi, making it difficult for the team to control matches. Could Adolf Mtasingwa be the solution? The 27-year-old arrives at Naturena after making a big impression at Azam FC. Even though he only joined the Tanzanian club in 2024, he quickly became one of the most highly regarded midfielders in the country. That alone tells you something. This is not a player who was signed by accident. Kaizer Chiefs clearly saw qualities that convinced them he could help take the team to another level. And what makes this story even more interesting is the praise coming from people who have worked with him. Former teammate Prince Dube has also spoken highly of Mtasingwa. According to Dube, the midfielder is excellent at sitting in front of the defense and protecting the back four. That is exactly the type of player Chiefs need. A strong defensive midfielder can change everything. He can give freedom to attacking players, reduce pressure on defenders, and help the team control games much better. Dube also highlighted Mtasingwa's passing ability, saying that his distribution is one of his strongest qualities. Again, this sounds very encouraging. Modern football demands midfielders who are not only strong defensively but also comfortable on the ball. Teams need players who can win possession and immediately start attacks. If Mtasingwa can bring those qualities to Naturena, then Kaizer Chiefs may have found a real gem. But of course, there are still challenges ahead. Prince Dube himself admitted that South African football is faster and more demanding. The Betway Premiership is highly competitive, and adapting is never easy. Many talented players have arrived in South Africa with huge reputations, but struggled to settle. That is why patience will be important. Kaizer Chiefs fans are passionate. They expect results immediately because this is not just any football club. This is Kaizer Chiefs, a club with millions of supporters, a club with enormous history, a club where every match matters and where every player carries huge responsibility when wearing the famous gold and black jersey. Representing Amakhosi is different. The pressure is intense. The expectations are massive. Every new signing is expected to make an immediate impact. So the big question is this: can Adolf Mtasingwa handle that pressure? Personally, there are reasons to be optimistic. The midfielder already has international experience. He has played in Iceland and had spells in Norway and Finland. That means he has experienced different football cultures and different styles of play. Players with international experience often adapt better because they have already faced challenges away from home. And at 27 years old, Mtasingwa is entering what many consider the prime years of a footballer's career. This is not a young player still learning the game. This is someone who should be ready to make an impact. Another interesting battle to watch will be the competition for places. Mtasingwa will have to fight for a starting spot in midfield. Competition is always healthy because it pushes players to improve. And if he can establish himself as the first choice number 6, then Kaizer Chiefs could become a much stronger side next season. Imagine a midfield that is solid defensively, capable of controlling possession, and able to launch attacks quickly. That is exactly what Amakhosi fans have been dreaming about. And perhaps we could get our first glimpse of Mtasingwa this weekend when Kaizer Chiefs face Scotland FC in the Toyota Cup. That match suddenly becomes even more exciting. All eyes will be on the new midfielder. Fans will be watching every tackle, every pass, every movement. Can he live up to the hype? Can he justify the comparisons to Paul Pogba? Or will he need more time to settle into life at Naturena? One thing is certain, expectations are already rising. Kaizer Chiefs supporters desperately want to see this team return to the top of South African football. They want trophies. They want dominance. They want to see Amakhosi competing with the best once again. And every new signing brings fresh hope. Adolf Mtasingwa now has an opportunity to write his own story at one of Africa's biggest football clubs. The stage is set. The fans are waiting. The pressure is on. Now, Amakhosi family, I want to hear from you. Do you believe Adolf Mtasingwa can become the midfield king that Kaizer Chiefs have been missing? Do you think the comparison to Paul Pogba is fair, or is it too early to make such big claims? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe to Amakhosi Zone, and share this video with every Kaizer Chiefs supporter you know. Until next time, keep believing, keep supporting, and together, let's hope this is the beginning of something special for the Glamour Boys. Cozy for life.